Hello everyone! Welcome to our YouTube channel Research Ready and Student Matters Hub by Doc Lin. We have a special video, and this special video is all about the structure of or the format of research. So, ang i-discuss natin ay yung dalawang klase na common sa structure or format ng research. Number one is the Germanic and the other one is the IMRAD format. So please stay and watch the video para malaman ninyo kung ano ang pagkakaiba ng dalawa. Yung Germanic, it provides critical insights into the linguistic, historical, and cultural evolution of a significant branch of the Indo-European family. So, dito to nag-start. So, itong Germanic style of research, ito yung commonly, para mas madali yung maintindihan, yung meron tayong chapters 1 to 4, or in some other schools, they have chapters 1 to 5, or other schools have 6 chapters or 7 chapters. Ang IMRAD format naman, ito ay acronym na ang ibig sabihin ay Introduction, Methods, Results, and Discussion. At ito ay widely adapted sa scientific research and academic writing. I-discuss natin pareho ang Germanic format as to its structure and significance, ganun din ang IMRAD format. Ang Germanic format in research generally refers to a style of academic writing that is prevalent in German-speaking countries. But it's also most widely used in many countries including the Philippines. So ito yung mga pinapagamit na format sa mga estudyante para makomply nila yung major requirements sa kanilang course, which is thesis, a master's thesis, or dissertation. It often emphasizes detailed systematic presentation and analysis. Typically, sa chapter 1, meron kang introduction, minsan meron kang background of the study, meron kang significance, statement of the problem, at lastly, minsan nilalagyan din nila ng definition of terms. At yung rigor ng Germanic format is that meron talaga siyang sariling portion para sa review of related literature and studies. Meron din siyang chapter para sa research design, hiwalay din ang chapter para sa analysis and interpretation of findings at yung summary of findings. Ano ba yung typical na structure na format ng Germanic? Number 1, it has a detailed structure. Ang Germanic format emphasizes a thorough and comprehensive approach. It tries to present all the parts of the research paper representing in each chapter. And then number 2, formal style. Yung language ng Germanic is really very formal and technical. It also focuses on precision and clarity. Number 3 naman, sa kanyang specifics ay yung in-depth analysis. As I have mentioned kanina, ang Germanic often includes extensive literature reviews and detailed analysis. So, naglalagay talaga siya ng part para sa review of related literature. Bukod pa sa meron din sa part ng introduction at meron din sa analysis ng iyong data. At lastly, number 4, it requires rigorous documentation. Highly important yung pag-place ng mga citing sources meticulously and presenting data with extensive context. As I have mentioned, hindi lang nakikita ang na-review mong literature dun sa introduction, dun sa part ng review of related literature, nakikita rin siya dun sa findings. Kasi gumagamit tayo ng review of related literature para makita natin kung ano yung pagkakapareho, pagkakaiba, or ma-explain pa natin further yung findings ng ating study sa pag-support ng mga literature. Ano nga ba ang significance ng Germanic format? Nagbigay ako ng dalawa. The first one is thoroughness, because it provides a detailed account of research. You have to review so many literature or research, which can be crucial for understanding complex studies. Mas maraming na-review na related literature and studies, mas na-e-explain mo yung konteksto ng iyong papel dahil na-i-relate mo siya sa iba't ibang sitwasyon. Pangalawa, academic rigor. It ensures that research is presented in a rigorous and very comprehensive manner na very suitable naman for academic scrutiny. Kasi pag binasa mo yung papel, nandun na siyang lahat. No? Very detailed yung laman ng Germanic format. I have an example here, and it's all about a research paper in training and development. And kapag gumawa ka ng research paper tungkol dito at gumamit ka ng Germanic format, it might be structured with a comprehensive literature review. So, kailangan talaga marami kang makita na literature review na may kinalaman do sa topic na pinag-aaralan mo. It also presents detailed methodology section explaining the development of the topic under study. You have also a thorough presentation of results and extensive discussion, contextualizing the findings within an existing literature. So the literature is really very emphasized when you're going to use the Germanic format. Let us now proceed with the IMRAD format in research. Ang IMRAD, again, it stands for Introduction, Methodology, Results, and Discussion format, is widely structured for scientific research papers, particularly in the field of natural and social sciences. Ang IMRAD, commonly ginagamit ito kapag ang paper mo ay gusto mong i-publish sa mga journal. It will become an article. So, ang gagawin mo kung naka-Germanic format ka, you have to transform it into an IMRAD format. Pero may mga schools na ang pinapagamit na kaagad ay IMRAD format. Ano nga ba ang laman ng IMRAD format? So, basically, number 1, introduction. Ito lang, yung laman ng IMRAD format. So, I wanted to emphasize, this is totally different with Germanic. Ang laman niya lang una ay introduction. Ang introduction, ang laman niyan ay background information. Kasama na dyan yung research problem at saka ina-outline niya na yung objective ng study. Sa introduction, meron ka na rin dyang mga sort of literature na na-review mo na pwede mong ilagay sa background information mo contextually para ma-support mo yung iyong research topic. Aside from the introduction, we have the M, which is the methods. Ang dinidiscuss naman sa methods ay yung methodology ginamit mo sa research mo. Katulad na rin ng data collection at saka yung analysis procedures. So sa methodology, didiscuss mo yung approach, yung design, tsaka yung methods kung paano mo na-collect yung data. Pangatlo is yung results. Ipine-present mo yung findings ng research mo. Often, pwede kang gumamit ng tables, ng figures, or statistical analysis. Ngayon, kung ang iyo namang study ay qualitative, gumagamit ka ng thematic analysis. Ang results, ang nilalagay lang dito ay yung talagang results or findings ng iyong research. Next, after ng results ay yung discussion. Ang discussion ay iba sa results. Kasi ang discussion, ini-interpret niya yung results. Ang results, ipine-present niya yung findings. I'll repeat. So, these two are totally different. Ang discussion ay ini-interpret niya, yung results, dinidiscuss niya rin yung implication, at nilalagay niya ito within the context of existing research. So, dito ka na naglalagay ng related literature na may kinalaman dun sa iyong findings. And commonly, kasama ng IMRAD yung conclusion. Sometimes it's included, sometimes it's not, pero commonly kasama ito. It summarizes the main findings and it suggests possible future research directions or practical applications depende sa naging result ng study mo. Ang dalawang significance naman ng IMRAD format, kasi ang Germanic format, meron tayong binigay kaninang significance. Ang IMRAD format naman, number 1 na significance niya, yung clarity and organization. Kasi sa IMRAD, nakakapagbigay siya ng clear and consistent structure na mas mabilis na nakikita ng reader. At naiintindihan yung key elements ng research kasi iilang parts lang ng research ang kailangan mo i-provide. Second, standardization. Nakakapag-facilitate siya ng mas madaling paraan para ma-publish mo yung iyong papel and ma-review siya or dumaan siya sa review process. Kasi nag-a-adhere siya dun sa standard format that is widely recognized and accepted pagdating sa publication. Example na bibigyan natin dito, kunyari, meron kang research paper on new drugs efficacy. Mag-start ka sa introduction, i-outline mo kung ano yung dahilan ba't kailangan tong drug na to, ilagay mo yung background, yung context, yung statement of the problem mo or research questions, pati yung objectives sa yung introduction. Sundan mo ng methods, no? I-detail mo kung ano yung mga design na gagamitin mo, and then i-present mo yung data na nakuha mo at saka i-discuss mo siya by interpreting the implications of these results. Mas madali niyong maintindihan ang pagkakaiba ng Germanic format sa IMRAD format, discuss natin yung mga pagkakaiba or differences nila. Number 1, structure. Ang Germanic format, napaka-elaborated ng kanyang structure kasi meron siyang extensive sections sa literature review at saka comprehensive discussion. Kasama na rin dito yung narrative and contextual approach ng papel. Sa IMRAD format naman, meron siyang sinusunod na standardized structure. Sa Germanic kasi po pwedeng marami, no? Maraming chapter ang iyong papel. Sa IMRAD, very common lang ang introduction, methods, results, and discussion. Meron siyang standard structure na nakapokus lang sa core components ng scientific research. Nag-i-streamline siya at saka nagpo-focus lang siya sa clear and concise reporting. Pangalawang difference nila yung usage. Commonly, ang Germanic, ginagamit siya sa academic context that can be seen in detailed, often multidisciplinary. Ang IMRAD naman, usually ginagamit ito sa mga scientific disciplines, especially sa mga English-speaking countries and international research publications. Pangatlo, na pagkakaiba nila yung purpose. Sa Germanic, ang aim nito ay yung depth and thoroughness suitable for detailed academic discussions and comprehensive presentations. Ang IMRAD naman, ang gusto niya is clarity, no? Hindi siya masyadong detailed. Clarity tsaka efficiency. Maiksi yung papel mo pero ipapakita mo na kung ano yung tungkol dun sa papel mo, kung ano yung findings at kung ano yung process and results na gustong makita ng readers. Ulitin ko, ang Germanic ay detailed report of your scientific research, while yung IMRAD naman has a standardized format which tries to emphasize only what is needed in the research. That ends my discussion about the two common formats in doing a research, which is Germanic and the IMRAD format. So may mga schools, pinapagamit nila Germanic kasi gusto nila ng detailed idea or principles or content ng research ng kanilang mga estudyante. Meron din namang mga schools na gumagamit ng IMRAD format kasi ang gusto lang makita nila is yung core detail ng scientific research. Please like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel. You might also share it with others so that we can also inform them about this particular topic. Always remember, we unlock insights to empower your minds. Thanks for watching, especially those who are new in our channel. Bye-bye and God bless everyone.